Hello everyone, welcome back. Time for more Captain of Industry. Update 3. So, a little bit of time has passed, not too much. I just let the game run a little bit, did a couple small things. So, we made this assembler level 1s just so we can start getting some construction material 1s ready. And now I'm upgrading them to 2 so they can actually produce as much as I want them to produce. Obviously, concrete is a bit of an issue, so this is slowly being built and we are starting to produce some concrete, not everything yet, but it's plenty. And we are chewing through this additional cement. Normally I would put a balancer over here, but I don't think that will be a problem later on. If anything, I will probably redirect this and move this around so I can export this and trade it. But we will see when we get there. We have 6 homeless people, which is not too much of a deal. We can always fix that. And I prioritized building one of those crushers so we can make the crush slag and the gravel. One of these to turn the rock into gravel and then the gravel into manufacture sand. And I prioritized these ones as well because we need more manufacture sand to keep this saturated as it is. Also, my guys over here were chilling because the main ore sorter I told them to go drop things was full. They couldn't drop any more coal and it was set to accept only assigned. So I gave them an extra place to go and unload coal, which is down here since we're using a little bit of coal here as well. Our trucks are super busy. Let's see why. We're moving around coal, we're moving iron, so it's not our miners. That's the key thing, because our miners are under this. But there is a lot of movement of these 2 items. I stole some of my trucks back from this, because what happens is my excavators are digging, and then they're just building this in, which is what I want, because I really want to turn this into a port/refinery sort of deal, like import-export area. And wood is a little bit low, but not dangerously low. So I did disable the population growth and I enabled food consumption reduction. So pretty much these 2 even each other out. And I still have plenty of unity to spare. So I can turn this off, but I'll wait for them to be upgraded before I do. Because now with the boost, they produce... Hello? Oh yeah, you're not boosted. With a boost, they produce as much as a tier 2 one does. But we have a couple other things we need to address today. First of all, electronics, because electronics are becoming our bottleneck for tier 2 construction materials. And I cleared out the other 2 loans we had on regular construction parts, now we just need the construction parts too. So, let's get that going. How are we gonna do that? Well, first we need to see what we need for electronics and roughly how much we use. So we use about 18, 20, so let's aim for about 20. One of these produces, let me look at the level 2, produces 12. So 2 should be enough. Okay, same logic as this. Let's grab assembler level 1, but we will plan it for assemblers level 2. So, you will be electronics. You have 2 parts that you need, or I should say 2 components that you're going to use. So let's go back here. Component 1, whoop, up. Component 2. You, when you're on level 2, you will consume 12 copper. So 12 copper will be a maximum of 5 machines. So that will be 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's just quickly grab... Actually, I can make the connections and then copy it around. So you can connect right here, and you go up 1, connect down... Oh, no, down. Connect down here. So let's trim... Well, we don't need to. We'll just go here, 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 and here. So my stuff will get in from here. I need to fix this and up one, and you can go right here. And what they will produce a maximum of 12, right? Yep, which is one other belt by itself. So we're gonna go with another flat conveyor. So my inputs will be up here. So clear this just so I can see. Level 1 storage as always for this at the moment. Since this is very basic and early on solutions. So we can put you here and you can go here. Get me the belt. So this will connect. Why are you not? Now you're connected. So you go there and you can go up there. No. Let's try this again. So you will connect right here and you will go up here. Perfect. Now it's connected. Sometimes it likes to revert it, but that's the game being silly. So you're gonna go right about here. I'm gonna need 2 storages, probably 3 of electronics, because we will be using electronics a lot and for a very long time. So you can go there, you can go there. And I think that will be okay for electronics. Now, the raw materials I need is rubber and copper. So bring me copper, bring me rubber. And this will output here, and from here we will take the electronics to make the other stuff we need. So where do I want you? So my copper is up there. Am I gonna keep my copper there? No, not really. I'm really thinking of putting it here. But let's say I keep encroaching on this too much. That's the problem when you don't have enough space for the vision you have. So electronics will need to go both up and they will need to go both down. So I definitely need them close to this. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go here with electronics. I'm gonna keep that height. Yes. And then from here I'll be able to take the electronics, feed them directly, and then pull them away with a truck to move them elsewhere. I think for now that will be good. All of this is tier 1, so it can be built pretty much now. We're starting to get a surplus of concrete, so let me just trade a little bit of wood so we can keep things going. If we get really desperate, we can sell some construction parts for potatoes, but I think we will be okay food-wise, even though it's just critically low. Rubber, copper, and cement. Those are safe, get rid of them. Next thing I want to do is I want to start repairing this cargo ship, so I'll send 240 iron. So bye-bye. And while exploring I found one more over here, but this needs different materials. 300 steel, 200 iron. Sorry, copper. We're not ready for that yet, but we will be soon enough. Diesel is stable. Rubber is declining, but that's okay. I'm not too worried, and I'm really tempted to get rid of this because it's literally next to it, and it will cost me 11. You know what? Yeah, let's get rid of this. I don't need it right this second. It's not, the volume is not that high. I can always rebuild it after. So their upgrade priority is 8, which I'm not too worried about. I wish there was a way to bulk update priorities, but apparently that's not a thing. At least as far as I found. Okay, so you're being repaired. You go explore there since you're out there. Now I need you to become urgent, and I need you to become urgent. Okay. I said we're gonna need electronics for our lab equipment as well. So this is one of the very first things we will need to go down that path. And I will probably migrate our maintenance down here as well. is what I'm thinking. Because we will need mechanical parts, and mechanical parts we make out of iron. At least at the moment, we haven't unlocked a better solution. How many wood we need is the question. So let's go mechanical parts. We produce about 20 to 24 and we consume about 12. So we're okay in terms of consumption of those for now. Yeah, 24 is our maximum production with a boost and a level 2 one. So that is not enough. Not even close. Okay, well, let's start planning. Because, you know, that's what we do in this game. Plan. Lab. Give me a lab research. So, they are very expensive, 60 and 12. This is just to build them, not to run them. How much do you... You need 25 unit, 200 kilowatts of power. Okay, so you can go... So the output we cannot use yet, but we will later. So let's say I want to plan for 4 of them. Will I be able to run 4? Maybe. Okay, so that's 4 of them. They consume 6 each. So in reality, I would be able to run 8 if I had enough unity, but I wouldn't. Then I want a flat conveyor to feed into all of them, and I should probably go I can go with a balancer, why not? Do I need it? No. But it will make the splitting easier. Okay, so you can go there. And then I can take the exact same thing at the top. No? Oh, because recyclables, I do not know what they are yet, and I think they are U-shape. Yes, they are U-shape. Okay, well, we will leave that room so we can fix that up. Now, we will need 12 and 12, so we need 2 assembly 2s making them. So you make and you make these. This will be 24, so 1 belt is enough. So you go here and here. You go right here. So you do that. That's very happy times, I think. Yep. And then you're going to need 16 and 8. So 1 and 1, really. Right? 16... No. 1.5 and 1. So you would be... say 2. Is it worth doing the smaller ones? No, it will take more people and eventually more power, so no. Okay, so 2 and... electronics I'm gonna bring from the other side. So these 2 will be all I need. And they will need iron. So iron will go flat connect, flat balancer or connector. Connector is free, so you can get that, you can get that. I just do not like that there is a gap in between them. It's just an aesthetic thing. So let's do this and go up here and here, here and here, and that is done. You will need a unit storage to feed you iron, so we will go clear this. And you don't need to be too far away, so that right there is perfect. And then you will have this output, which will need to be fed there, so the 2 of them will meet here to give that. Okay, so that's our second component. You will take... You have your 2 inputs. Also, this tree keeps confusing me. Let's remove that debris so I can see. How am I gonna feed them to you? So one flat will go, one can go here and ref and the other over it. So it could be something like this. And then the other can be, yeah, it won't go over. It can, but I don't think it will look particularly nice. 2 straight belts again, I guess. So 3 away, that's 1, up. So from the second height go down to this, and from here go here. Okay, so erase, 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 erase. Okay, so we have that. So these guys will be able to produce and feed into this. So you go there, you come away from here. Okay, so you feed into this. They are going the wrong way. So I do not need you. I do not need you. You will turn around. You will turn around. And you will turn this way. You will go this way. And you will turn around this way. Okay, so they will go in and we have a little bit of a disconnect here. Okay. So one of those feeds will be this, which will be the closest one. So you can be right here. And then we can connect you right. Remove this and do this. And now I just need to bring some electronics, so I'll go right next to it. Do I want it next to them to make it a little bit more compact? This is not really a modular design, so it doesn't really matter. But go here for now. And then let's go. You start from up here. And do I need to go that way? Apparently I do. Okay. We'll do that. So these will cost 204, 48, 40, and 83. That's fine. So we will take you, well, preferably without the pipe. And since you will be my research, you can go right about... Actually, I can even throw you up there. So electronics, I don't need that many to be moved around fast. These, I will continue expanding population on this space. Yeah, I think here you're fine. Okay, so you go right there. Clear this. Say you can start building all of this madness. And you will be electronics. And they will bring about 60 non-stop. And for iron, they will keep this full. And from those, when I have a few more parts, I'll start enabling them one by one. Wood is a little low, so take some parts, give me some extra concrete. And let's speed this process up. Something important when you have a loan. So we pay this 24 every year, right? But they have to bring it to your trading dock and the priority is 6. So if your construction is 8, they will first pay off your debt. Then they will actually go and build what you want them to build. So just something to keep in mind. So if anything, I should probably build this before anything. But that's okay. So that design is done. How are we going with chopping trees? So they still have to chop this and go up. Did we ever finish this? No, because it needs an excavator. Ah. Well. Oh. Did our terraformer finish excavating? Yes. This is excellent. This is perfect timing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and say, Mr. Terraformer, I want you. That's too far. If I move it, will they start dumping waste? They will. I can make them do that digging. But I'd rather use my terraformers. So that's okay. So terraformers, you're going to... I'm going to edit the area. I'm going to create a new node down here. I'll drag that node here, that node here. Yeah, it won't reach. Okay. Undo, hello? Or is undo not an option? Okay, right click. So you go here, you go here. And I will move the area. It's too big. Can you rotate this? No. Because it will take over the rest. So, okay, let's just redraw the rectangle to be this. So you go do this. And here, for now, I'm just going to clear this. And I will reapply it when I'm ready for it. What's happening here? So blocked, blocked, blocked. I cannot repair this. Anything else I can explore? No. Oh, yeah, I can. Go here. And then we want to start fixing this oil rig. How much oil is left? About half. So we have another maybe 20 years at best. Let's clear these battle reports. And quick build some of this. Come on, game, you can do it. They're mesmerizing, aren't they? Digging away. And over here... Yep, they try to flatten this. I might even need my retaining walls for this, but I don't think so. No, I think they have enough room. And since this is higher elevation, that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. As long as this little tile is not, we are okay. What are you digging? Stone. Ooh, we found wheat. Oh, that's exciting. So we can explore 1, 2 spots. I think that's too far, maybe. I think about 500 or 600 is how far we can go with the first upgrade. I think. Those things here, that is being built, that's fine. You are mostly ready. Yep. And now, since these guys are... Why are you not running? Output is full. Oh, my construction parts are ready. Okay. Remove... remove the boost. Remove the boost. Remove the boost. And I will need that boost pretty much here. Give me some parts, come on. Why do I not see the icon? Because they need the product to actually do it. And you are here, but you haven't fed anything yet. Because this little line is not ready. Okay. This is speeding up, which is good. This will get ready whenever, but that's fine. Ooh, that's a big flash of light. This could be upgraded, but it's not necessary. You are okay. You actually do not need to be boosted anymore. You are not very relevant at the moment. What am I missing here? I'm missing copper ore. Is it time for a copper ore smelter? I think so. We have some copper, but it doesn't seem like we have enough. Yeah, might as well plan that while we sort of try to get things ready. Yeah, that's why I wanted to put it next to the water. That's okay. So the first fundamental part will be the same. So I'm going to grab this part. I'm going to plop it here. Get rid of this. You will become... Ooh, you have the assignment as well. Can I remove that? Okay. So you will be copper ore. You'll be copper scrap. You will be coal. And you will be slag. Okay. So all of you will fit into that. The priorities will remain the same. Your recipes will change. Always the scrap first, because it creates no slag. Okay, so you will produce 48. 48 copper. So we need the metal caster. So we can occupy pretty much the same ratio as the rest. So let me grab those two. Where are you? I lost my own smelting array. So let's grab this, and we will tweak it, of course. Okay, so you go right about here. You become copper. Copy to all your friends. Get rid of this belt from here. Get rid of this belt here. Get rid of this belt. Now, these will require an electrolyzer or two electrolyzers. So one electrolyzer per each. So if that's my input, you can go here. You can go right about here. So you follow the same principle. I can squeeze water or later acid in there. I will need a flat conveyor. Disable this, go straight and go in there. So that's my flat connector. Do the same on this side. So you go here, and your connector goes here. Water we will fix in a second. And then these two will be my actual clean copper. So storage. This could literally go here and store it. Or I could start utilizing this side since I'm using the space. Well, if we go here, you will have to go very far. I think this might work better. So something like this. And then just expand it a little. Yeah. Okay, so you can go there. Because that is not one belt by itself, but it will be 2/3 of a belt. Okay, so you can do this, you can do this. I can expand you 3 times, so I have enough storage. I can get a fluid storage right about here, which I can feed from that middle spot there. And give me a pipe. So pipe will come in from here, will go here, and down and down. Cool, no obstructions. You will start from up here. You will go 5 up. If anything, you're better going off this side. And then going here, down. You go down here, and you connect up. In a less spaghetti way, maybe? Or is down better? Why are you doing all those weird loops? It really doesn't matter, but it's just a matter of aesthetics at this point. That could work, but I am really not fond of this angle. But I will. For now, you will have to do. Okay. So we do have that. That will be our copper. And you can be not here. Where's my... So my copper I get from here. You can be... Honestly, you can be right here. So I can connect you directly to this and not have any issues. So for now, yep, here's your spot. I will enable all of this. And then I'll fix the belts after. Because I need to bring water here, which I want to take this water. This will have enough surplus. Why are you showing this weird connection? Something wrong here? Yes, we got a problem with all this. Are you backwards? You're backwards. And was there another one? Okay, so this doesn't connect there, that's okay. So you have water, and you should have water. Okay. It was just these middle ones that didn't have water. Okay, good. Oh, food crisis. Hello, what's happening? Starvation. Why are you guys hungry? Bring potatoes, thank you. It's because these have no water. That is why. So now they should have to... They can eat that. You can bring that. You have no veggies. I have no way of getting veggies. They will harvest them in 1.5 months, so this should keep me afloat for now. Go high priority to get that food out. Otherwise my people, yep, just had 24 people die because I was not looking. Can you go quickly fix that? Thank you. And we will need to enable beacon again to bring them back. Come on, potatoes. Okay. Terraformer is done. Close the game, so you guys are good. Okay, clear that. Perfect. Time to go back to your original plan. Edit area. And my rectangle was from here. Well, I can extend it, honestly. So I can go here. They can keep digging. And then I can start from here. I want it up to this height. Or width in this case, I guess. And you go here, you go here. And we want to show me your tower. I want to slightly edit this. So you get all of this in your radius. Okay. And they can continue doing their thing. Crisis averted. For now. This is almost over, but we definitely need one of these ready next. So you will become urgent, so we can continue. We have some, but right, some. What are we missing here? Tier 2 ones. Why are we missing tier 2? Because we are not building them over here. And why are we not building them over here? Because you are trying hard to build them. And your priority is 1, but my tracks are mega busy. And I don't have enough people, which is also a problem. Okay. Beacon, you start again. Okay, I still have room to dump the waste over here. Give me some more concrete. And give me... I cannot get more potatoes. That's okay. I think next episode is food. Yeah. what do we need for irrigated farms? So irrigated farms will need 60 and 60, so that's a lot of tier 2 parts. And these guys also need tier 2 parts, but that's okay. I wanted to put my farms up there, but this is not ready by any means. So even if I start clearing it now, it won't be enough. So clear, 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 clear. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's spend a few minutes just to decide where we want these farms, and we will finalize the design on the next episode, I think. So I can actually use them here. Water is right next to them, so I can go upwards. So if I go mirror this, let's say my food output will be on this side. Okay, so let's leave it a little bit of space so they can drive. So you can go here. Mirror. I want those to be together so I can connect them with a connector to make it nice and easy. So that's 2. And if I wanted to put another 2 next to them... Oh, now that fits nicely. That fits very nicely. Okay, we will finish... Well, we will plan for them now. So, pipe connector here for fertilizer, which we don't have. Pipe connector there for water. Water and fertilizer. I always know water is this big tank. And then we want a pipe that will go... So you will start from somewhere here. Can you go over the others, or will you conflict with them? Can you go over the farm? No. Okay, so let's say... Well, you are water, so you are the critical one. I might need to leave one more space. So water comes across here and down. Okay, so that's my water. And you... Can you snap on the right spot? Hello? Okay, you can connect up here. Now fertilizer. Can you exit out here? Yes, yes you can. Okay, so that can be my fertilizer. Up height. Well, I can play with elevation 4. It won't look beautiful, but you can go right about here and you can connect here. I can fix that. So I will go clear this. Clear this. And then say, I want to connect this. Stay up to 4 height. Right about here. Don't worry about blocking anything, which you're not. Why are you not going over this spot? Well, you can go here, and you, down there, can come up and connect there. Perfect. Okay. So top is water, bottom is fertilizer. And this can be copied across. And for exporting this, it will need to be 2 belts. A flat. So you can be the flat one. But then you're going to overlap with the other one, so... Elevator? Lift. So if I have a flat lift here, and you have a U-shaped lift here, I can take them and stack them. So that will be for the next time. But yeah, we can sort of consolidate them all and then start separating them with filters and take them directly to our people. But I think that's long enough for today. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to drop a comment, like, subscribe, you know, all the fun stuff. And I will catch you all on the next one. Bye bye.